Welcome back to the Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop. I'm Skip, and on the turntable today, we have my next Hot Wheels Sweet 16 restoration project. It will be number 9 of the Sweet 16s I've done. This one's a Beatnik Bandit. The Beatnik Bandit actually was a real-life car. It was built on a shortened 50 Olds cat chassis, and it had a custom fiberglass body and a bubble top, which served both as the door and the roof. This car still exists today. I was interested to find that out. I knew it was a real car, but I didn't know if it was still around. They said it still exists today in the National Auto Museum in Reno, Nevada. Again, this is a Hong Kong casting, and the difference between a Hong Kong casting and the U.S. cars was that the Hong Kong casting had the blower-style motor, where the U.S. cars had the twin injectors, the dual injectors on the top. The Hong Kong cars also had a slightly larger front grille and headlights. Back in 1993, during Hot Wheels' 25th anniversary, Hot Wheels revived the car, and it was part of the vintage series that came out the next year. I have one of those 25th anniversary cars in my collection. So I'm going to see if I can make this one look anywhere as near close to the one I have in my collection. Hopefully make it look even better. Anyways, this was a bit play worn, but let's get it in the shop and take it apart. Well, we've got our little Beatnik Bandit taken all apart. Let's take a look at what we got. I got a little bit ahead of myself after I got the body drilled and tapped. I threw it right into the stripper. I didn't even think about the fact that I hadn't done this part of the examination and stuff. But anyways, so got that. So just got to get that cleaned up and get the body shined up, ready for some paint. The interior doesn't look too bad. It's your typical Hong Kong interior with the steering wheel through the front. The wheels is one wheel that's a little bit pulled out. I think it's popped off. It looks like it's just popped off of there. So we'll push that back on there and get that straightened out. The wheels are just really bad. They just play worn. There's one that's all kind of chunked off. So I'm going to take and just replace those with some other redline wheels. Engine's in pretty good shape. Sometimes that little top of the blower gets broken off or chipped off, and that's still on there. Just needs a dip in the super clean, and then just chrome it back up. Now this roof, boy, this thing must have spent more time in the dirt, and the kid must have been riding it on there and running it on its roof or something, because the roof is pretty well, it's got some cracks in it, and I think I'm just going to replace it, because I don't think that you can see this cracks in there, and I don't think it was going to be able to clean it up and make it look good. But so we got another one. We'll put that on there instead. Let's move on. Okay, we've got our little Beatnik Bandit all stripped. We took the scouring wheel into it. We have polished it with some flits, and then we took and degreased it and used some isopropyl alcohol to just get it all ready, and now it's ready for paint. This is my fully restored Hot Wheels Sweet 16 Beatnik Bandit. The Beatnik Bandit is based on a custom car built by legendary designer Ed Roth. The real-life car still exists today and is on display at the National Auto Museum in Nevada. This is a Hong Kong version, and you can tell that by the 4 square openings in the base, and they have a blower-style motor instead of the dual injectors that the U.S. casting has. I painted it with Retroflame Red from Second Chance Redlines. The wheels and the dome roof are also from Second Chance Redlines. This is number 9 in my attempt to find and restore all 16 of the original Hot Wheels. I look forward to doing more of these in the future, and I hope you like this restoration, and thanks again for stopping by the shop.